Hello, Dennis Sellers of Maximum News on Demand here with news from the world of all things Apple for Monday, October the 15th, 2007. First up, investment bank Piper Jaffray is telling investors that there's a good chance that Apple will announce the much-rumored ultra-portable subcompact Mac laptop between now and March 2008. In a note to client, analyst Gene Monster said that the device might be a smaller laptop or a tablet device based on the multi-touch technology that Apple has developed for the iPhone and the iPod Touch. The so-called thin book, and that's not Piper Jaffray's moniker for the device, but that of the rumor mill, might be a new entry in the MacBook line with a full keyboard and 10 to 11-inch screen. Monster told clients that would compare to 13 inches in the current MacBook line. On the other hand, the analyst thinks it might be an iPod, iTouch based device, a little bit bigger, with extra features such as a bigger screen, more data storage, file saving, and document editing capabilities. Anyway, Monster says that he thinks that Apple's technology is ahead of the competition, so that such a device would certainly be possible and would also be popular in Asia, where ultra-mobile personal computers are very popular. In other news, the Lehman Brothers brokerage says that Apple will benefit through the year from strong September quarter sales, which is likely better than forecast due to better component pricing and better than industry growth and higher margin personal computers. In other words, the Mac, I guess especially the iMac and laptops seem to be selling especially well, and there's also reports from some sources that the Mac Pro sales have gotten quite a jump in sales, and sometimes they've lagged compared to the other Mac products in the past. Anyway, the brokerage said that the launch of macOS 10.5 Leopard, the next major revamp of macOS 10 due later this month, would be one of the strong components for sales, as would channel fill from European iPhone revenue, anticipation of new product announcements at January's Macworld in San Francisco, and more. Meanwhile, the brokerage kept its overweight rating on Apple and raised the target price to $190. Finally, there's a dispute between Apple and Toronto-based company Comwave Telecom over the Canadian trademark rights to the name iPhone. Until this is resolved, it may slow down and impede the launch of the iPhone up north. Comwave, which makes a collection of voice-over internet devices and products under the name iPhone, has filed its opposition with the Canadian Intellectual Property Office to Apple's trademark application for the proposed use of a handheld and mobile device called, of course, the iPhone. The dispute is currently under review, and until it is resolved, will probably stop the launch of the iPhone in Canada, although that even a time period for that's not been set, mainly because there's no deal with the wireless carrier in that country yet. So far, there's no deal between Apple and Rogers Wireless, which is the only Canadian provider using the global system module communication standard needed to make the iPhone run. So Canadian users, Canadian Apple and iPhone fans, cross your fingers, but right now there's nothing on the horizon just yet. That's all the news that we'll be covering today on Maximum News on Demand. You can get details on these and other articles at MaximumNews.com. Meanwhile, we'll be back tomorrow with more news from the world of all things Apple. Until then, take care and be good.